Cowboys Nation. Welcome to your ultimate destination for all things Dallas Cowboys. From the latest news, game analyses, rumors, to deep dives into player performances and strategies, we've got you covered. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a play. Let's dive into everything you need to know about America's team. The sports world is absolutely buzzing with what could be the most shocking news in recent memory, as sources suggest that Myles Garrett, the defensive powerhouse who has dominated offenses for years, might be heading to the Dallas Cowboys. Imagine the implications for a team that has been searching for that final spark to transform their defense into something historically feared. Garrett's presence alone could be a game-changer, altering the balance of power in ways that no analyst could have predicted. Rumors have been swirling for weeks, with insiders dropping hints that Dallas was exploring every possible avenue to bolster their defensive line. And now, with this latest report, the speculation has reached a fever pitch. Fans are already envisioning Garrett lining up alongside some of the Cowboys' most promising talents, creating a synergy that could redefine the league's toughest matchups. While the official confirmation remains just a rumor at this point, the excitement is palpable, and conversations across sports networks and social media platforms have ignited like wildfire. Everyone is asking the same question. If this deal goes through, how will Garrett's arrival shift the dynamics of the NFC East, and could Dallas finally become the defensive juggernaut they've been chasing for years? The potential signing of Myles Garrett with the Cowboys could represent not just a strategic move, but a cultural shift within the organization, signaling an aggressive, no-nonsense approach to building a championship-caliber roster. Consider the psychological impact on both teammates and opponents. A player of Garrett's caliber carries not only physical dominance, but an aura of intimidation that can alter the mentality of every snap. Speculation is rampant that the front office might have pulled out all stops, offering incentives, leadership roles, or even restructuring contract to make room for such a high-profile acquisition. Analysts are debating how Garrett's skill set could integrate with Dallas' existing schemes, particularly how his pass-rushing prowess could open opportunities for other defensive stars to shine. Social media chatter suggests that fans are already drafting imaginative scenarios in their minds, visualizing Garrett forcing turnovers, sacking quarterbacks, and becoming the centerpiece of a defense that could dominate the league for seasons. Even if the details of the contract remain murky, one thing is certain. The very possibility of this transfer has created a narrative that will not dissipate anytime soon, as fans and pundits alike weigh the transformative potential of Garrett in silver and blue. The timing of this rumored move is as intriguing as the move itself, with speculation pointing toward a calculated strategy by the Cowboys management to disrupt the status quo across the league. The optics of signing a player like Myles Garrett are undeniable. It sends a message that the team is not just participating in the conversation about top defenses, but intends to redefine it entirely. Imaginations are running wild, picturing Garrett storming off the line of scrimmage with a ferocity that could shift entire games within moments. Some insiders suggest that the deal could involve more than just the player. Draft picks, future negotiations, and potential trades might all play into the strategic chess game that management is reportedly executing behind closed doors. Fans are dissecting every tweet, every report, and every hint dropped by commentators, trying to piece together a picture of how Garrett's arrival might change the league's competitive landscape. Meanwhile, rival teams must be reconsidering their defensive and offensive strategies, knowing that if the rumor holds, they might be facing a nightmare scenario that could haunt them for years. The speculation alone is creating headlines, trending hashtags, and endless debates about whether this could be the defining move of the Cowboys era. Myles Garrett joining Dallas would not only transform the defensive front, but could also redefine leadership dynamics within the locker room, with speculation swirling about how his personality and experience might influence younger players. Sources hint that Garrett is not just a physical presence, but a cultural leader, someone who demands excellence and could instill a winning mentality across the roster. Imagining him mentoring emerging talents while simultaneously wreaking havoc on opposing quarterbacks is enough to fuel endless discussions among fans and analysts alike. The rumor suggests that Garrett's integration might also catalyze strategic shifts in coaching approaches, prompting adjustments in game plans, blitz schemes, and even defensive alignments to maximize his impact. Social media is flooded with fan art, mock interviews, and predictive simulations, showing how a Garrett-led defensive line could become the stuff of legends. Every theory points to one possibility. The Cowboys are signaling an intent to dominate, not just in isolated games, but across entire seasons, leveraging Garrett's unmatched skills and intimidating presence to assert their authority. The narrative is electric, and even without official confirmation, the speculation is creating a momentum that feels almost unstoppable. One of the most fascinating aspects of this rumored acquisition is how it could shift the Cowboys' identity on a national stage, potentially altering how analysts and fans perceive the team for years to come. Garrett's name carries weight, history, and credibility, and rumors of his signing instantly elevate Dallas' stature among football elites. Observers are dissecting what this could mean for rival teams, with projections of increased media attention, fan engagement, and even merchandising opportunities tied to the potential arrival of one of the game's most formidable defensive talents. The psychological warfare cannot be overstated. Opponents facing the Cowboys could be reconsidering strategies, knowing that Garrett's mere presence could change the way offenses line up, plan, and execute. The speculation alone fuels narratives of dominance and intimidation, with social media threads overflowing with countdowns, predictions, and dream scenarios of Garrett delivering game-changing plays. Analysts debate whether this rumored signing could be the start of a broader trend, where high-profile players gravitate toward teams with bold ambitions, fundamentally reshaping competitive hierarchies. The story is alive, evolving, and every new whisper adds layers to a saga that feels like it could define an era of football. Finally, as the rumor mill continues to churn, the energy around Garrett possibly joining the Cowboys has reached a fever pitch, with conversations shifting from tactical speculation to broader discussions about legacy and impact. If this move materializes, it could redefine not only the team's immediate prospects, but also Garrett's personal narrative, positioning him as a transformative figure who altered the trajectory of a storied franchise. Fans are imagining highlights, press conferences, and post-game celebrations that could become iconic moments in football history. The buzz suggests that every detail, from jersey numbers to leadership roles, is under intense speculation, fueling endless debates on forums, podcasts, and live streams. While the details remain unofficial, the collective anticipation feels almost tangible, a testament to the magnitude of the potential signing. Each rumor, each insider tip, each speculative headline adds fuel to the fire, creating a story that feels larger than life, filled with intrigue, ambition, and the possibility of a seismic shift in professional football. The mere possibility of Garrett in Dallas is enough to send shockwaves through the league, captivating fans and analysts alike in a narrative that seems destined to dominate conversations for months, if not years. If the rumor that Myles Garrett has signed with the Cowboys turns out to be true, the ripple effect across the NFL could be enormous, as every team in the league must immediately reconsider their defensive strategies and offensive game plans. Imagine quarterbacks staring down the line of scrimmage, knowing that Garrett's presence alone could disrupt their rhythm, forcing hurried throws and mistakes that can change the outcome of games in an instant. Analysts are speculating that this move could redefine the Cowboys' identity, turning them into a team feared for their defensive dominance in ways that rival even the most storied franchises. Fans are already theorizing about how Garrett's synergy with the current roster could create matchups that are nearly impossible for opponents to navigate, blending speed, power, and experience into a defensive machine. Even without official confirmation, the media frenzy surrounding the speculation has created a narrative of inevitability, as if the league itself is already bracing for a Dallas team transformed into a juggernaut. Every report, every insider tip, and every whisper seems to add credibility to the idea that Garrett's arrival could be a seismic shift, not just for the Cowboys, but for the entire competitive landscape of professional football. The speculation surrounding Myles Garrett's potential signing also sparks conversations about leadership and culture within the Cowboys organization, which may undergo a transformation as dramatic as the on-field changes. Garrett is rumored to be more than just a physical force. He is seen as a player capable of reshaping team dynamics, mentoring younger stars, and instilling a mentality of relentless competitiveness. Observers are imagining locker rooms where Garrett's influence pushes players to exceed their limits, driving a culture that prioritizes accountability, discipline, and an unyielding pursuit of victory. The rumors suggest that the coaching staff might leverage Garrett's experience to experiment with innovative defensive schemes, creating opportunities for unexpected plays and complex strategies that keep opponents perpetually on edge. Social media and sports forums are ablaze with hypothetical scenarios. Garrett dominating offensive lines, leading game-changing drives, and becoming the centerpiece of highlight reels that define seasons. This speculation is not just about one player joining a team. It is about the potential metamorphosis of an entire franchise, where leadership, talent, and strategy converge in ways that could produce historic results. Fans are imagining an era where Dallas, fueled by Garrett's presence, becomes synonymous with defensive mastery, a narrative that is both thrilling and terrifying to rival teams. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. Adding another layer to the speculation, insiders suggest that Garrett's rumored arrival might catalyze a domino effect in the league, influencing trades, free agency, and even coaching decisions across multiple teams. The mere possibility of such a high-profile move puts pressure on rival franchises to respond, whether through defensive upgrades, quarterback protection strategies, or offensive line reinforcements, as every team seeks to counteract the potential dominance of a Garrett-led Dallas defense. Analysts are already debating which teams might feel the most immediate impact, predicting that games against the Cowboys could become psychological battles before the first snap even occurs. The rumor has fans and pundits alike theorizing about cascading consequences, from draft strategies to salary cap maneuvers, as executives scramble to maintain competitiveness. Meanwhile, the media coverage continues to amplify the story, turning speculation into a spectacle that fuels discussions in podcasts, YouTube channels, and fan forums around the world. The excitement is not merely about a player joining a team. It is about the narrative itself, the way a single rumored move can ignite imaginations, shift expectations, and redefine the conversation about what it takes to dominate the modern NFL. One of the most intriguing dimensions of this speculation involves how Myles Garrett's skill set could alter Dallas' defensive philosophy, potentially enabling schemes that were previously impossible or considered too risky. Rumors suggest that his unique combination of speed, strength, and strategic awareness allows coaches to experiment with unconventional alignments, blitz packages, and hybrid roles, creating confusion for opposing quarterbacks and offensive coordinators. Analysts and fans are debating endlessly about how Garrett could pair with existing talents to generate synergy, imagining scenarios where his presence opens lanes for teammates to excel, forcing offenses into making mistakes under pressure. The speculation also includes potential adjustments to special teams and situational strategies, where Garrett's versatility could be leveraged in creative ways that extend beyond the standard defensive line responsibilities. Fans are sharing hypothetical highlights of Garrett collapsing pockets, blocking passing lanes, and forcing turnovers that swing momentum dramatically in Dallas' favor. Even without an official statement, these theories are shaping a narrative that suggests the Cowboys could evolve into a team that not only wins games but dominates them with a precision and intensity that redefines league standards. The anticipation itself feels like a game within the game, a mental contest between imagination and reality that keeps fans on the edge of their seats. Equally fascinating is the cultural and branding dimension that this rumored acquisition brings to the Cowboys, potentially elevating their global profile and drawing attention far beyond traditional fan bases. Garrett's rumored move could trigger a surge in merchandise sales, social media engagement, and international viewership, as fans everywhere clamor to witness the potential transformation firsthand. Speculation suggests that the team's marketing strategies might pivot around Garrett, highlighting his dominance, leadership, and charisma to build an aura of inevitability and excitement. Commentators are theorizing about the broader impact, imagining the Cowboys as a franchise that not only wins, but becomes a symbol of strategic boldness, attracting talent and attention in ways that reshape perceptions of the organization. The ripple effect is palpable, with social media threads, YouTube channels, and fan discussions buzzing with endless hypotheticals, simulations, and dream scenarios. Even at the rumor stage, Garrett's association with Dallas seems to inject a sense of drama, prestige, and expectation that few signings in recent history have achieved. The excitement is contagious, and the narrative is growing, evolving into something that feels larger than a single player or a single team. It is becoming a story about ambition, legacy, and the power of speculation itself. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.